Hi there, I'm OniZombies, and very recently Techland invited me to their headquarters to get a behind the scenes look at Dying Light 2. And as someone who uploads Dying Light 2 on this channel, once in a while it was an offer I cannot refuse. And typically when you get invited to these events as a content creator, you need to wisely use this time to professionally introduce yourself to others and network with individuals. Of course, however, if you already know them, you can kinda just skip that step and start vibing with the boys. At this event, 4 familiar faces appeared. Aussie GG.
You'll make your video reading this.
Backboard Films. Oh! Noviex. And Colossal Kiwi.
Someone say parkour! Parkour!
And honestly, it was kind of surreal to see them. To finally get everyone together, meet your friends after years of knowing them, is quite a remarkable experience. The fact that Dying Light, a zombie parkour game, was bringing us closer together is incredible. So of course we had to celebrate with some parkour.
Parkour! Parkour! Don't let that stamina drain, boy! You can do it! For hack on!
But ladies and gentlemen, you might see us having fun, enjoying some quality time together, singing in a random bar, but there is one thing that I must warn you. You see, Techland is in Poland. I am in New Jersey. This was a 12-hour trip to be able to slide down that Techland slide and hurt myself. So let's take a step back to my first day of my arrival to Poland. You know what? Actually, scratch that. Let's go back 3 hours before my flight takes off. Here we go. So once I was all packed up, I said goodbye to my dog, and now I was ready to embark myself on a week-long journey to a country whose language I don't know. Once outside, I called a $300 Uber. What the f? Made my way to the airport after having a successful conversation with my Uber driver.
Where are you heading to?
I'm going to Poland to meet my sugar daddy, Timon Smektala. He's a famous rapper. Have you ever heard of him?
Please don't.
But once inside, I realized that I needed to learn how to vlog. You see, vlogging, it's a social skill. It takes a lot of confidence to walk around, hold a camera, and talk to it. You get dirty looks, people stare at you, and it's awkward. And you see, as someone who was the quiet kid in high school, didn't like the way he looked, had a lot of social anxiety, this was quite a challenge. But don't worry, do some push-ups in the middle of the airport, and now you're ready to go and say anything in front of a crowd of people.
What's up, YouTube? My wife just left me. We're gonna go and celebrate in Germany today. Let's
Finally, make it to my gate, board, take a seat, take off, fly, land, and bam, we are here. And as I was flying, it was kind of hitting me, and I'm not gonna lie, I was met with this overwhelming feeling of accomplishment, pride, and joy. The work that I've been doing for the past 2 years is finally paid off. I'm living the dream that I've always wanted, something that shy kid from so long ago desperately craved, to be heard and seen, and it finally happened. To work so passionately on something for so long, have it grow into something I never thought I'd ever achieve, is quite fulfilling. And I'm in Germany. This is a layover. I have 30 minutes to catch to my next flight or I'm not getting to Poland. So repeat, run to my gate, board, seat, take off, land, and now we're actually in Poland. But here we are, kind of just winging it. Don't know what any of this says. I know that says credit right there, but I have arrived, going to the hotel, and now I'm here. Here, come on. Come on, let's take you. Come on. Come on. I'm choking you. Come on. Come on, let's go take a look. Look at that. Look how cool. Looks lovely out there. Oh, he's right there. Ty's right there. How's this lighting? Is the lighting any better? All right. Well, that's it. Oh. Yeah. You know what we need right now? A UV light. You should all know that at this point, it's tradition. Here we go. Let's take a good look. See you around. All right, looking clean. We're looking good so far. It's actually pretty clean in here. Oh, we're doing good. We're doing good so far. This is a pretty clean hotel. All right, this is solidly cleaned. No little semen demons out here. Who that boy right there?
Let's see the volatile cheeks. Look at that.
So here we are, the Techland headquarters. Here's the agenda for day 1. an office tour, designing a new infected with Timon, do voice recordings, a Bloody Ties hands-on, and a Q&A/sit-down session with the man himself. Now, just an FYI, I have to keep it very brief when it comes to certain things. Everything that I'm telling you in this video is about the extent of what I could go into. Specifically when it comes to Bloody Ties, I cannot speak much about this. The entire point of myself and some of your favorite creators being flown out to the headquarters was not early access for Bloody Ties. It was to allow members of the community to grasp a better understanding of game development and also Dying Light 2. Like, honestly, me just saying that Bloody Ties was challenging might get cut. I don't know, Shiri, let me keep it in, please. But more importantly, we did have time to sit down, talk about the current state of the game, how to fix it, what improvements could be made to ensure a better future for Dying Light 2. We'll get to that a little bit later. Let's start with that office tour. So of course, naturally, the best place to start is by taking that Techland slide.
It kind of hurts at times.
This is a dream come true, man. Everyone's seen videos of the slide like one day.
Next, we made our way through the office and we got to see where the sauce was made. We saw their rewards, their accomplishments, and it was quite remarkable. They even have their bathrooms outlined with infected. We also did a deep dive of the Revenant. We saw the entire process from beginning to end. We saw that the in-game model was created in 10 days. That's incredible, especially as it's one of the most haunting and creepy looking infected in Dying Light 2. We also had a chance to go and visit the bar, which happens to be the set of Dying to Know episodes, and also the location of the final scene of the game. But remember what I said earlier, we got to go and make an infected with Timon, and while I cannot talk specifics, we sat here for about an hour and a half brainstorming an infected that could be introduced. This infected would serve as a major quality of life improvement to your normal daytime activities, and as we know, the daytime is kinda lacking when it comes to having threats onto the streets, and our solution, should it be implemented into the game, would transform things into a bit more chaotic. And actually, it's also going to be the same infected that we're animating ourselves tomorrow when we get into those motion capture suits. So if you pay super close attention, you can kind of make out some of the animations that may be implemented. And while we were in this room, we had a brainstorm, take many different factors into account. Is the infected fun? Is it challenging? How does it affect the player? Is it going to be annoying? How do they affect other infected and also the environment? And should this infected actually make its way into Dying Light 2, I truly do think it'll benefit the game immensely. Not me trying to be biased because I helped create it. I truly do believe that it would add a lot of substance. We had some of the top community members in this room knowing exactly what the faults of the game were, its shortcomings, and plenty more designing something with that knowledge in mind the entire time. If it ever does come out, don't expect something revolutionary, just expect something that's a step in the right direction. But now, it's time for an audio workshop. Gather inside, it's time to record for damn, they probably censored it. That's a cool shirt, Oni. That's a really good looking shirt, Aussie. I like your shirt, Kiwi. Those drums sound like someone walking into a room, but here's the thing, I'm Oni. I must take things above and beyond and make Techland truly regret inviting us out to this event.
Twist his dick! 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 Twist his dick!
We spent an hour recording dialogue for this shirt right here, and some of it may be in the game, some of it may not be in the game. The twisting of the good old could be a little Easter egg that you may hear in the upcoming DLC. So if you're fighting some enemies and you hear people wanting to twist up Aiden. That was us. That was me. But now it is time to sit down with the man himself. We sat here talking about the current state of Dying Light 2 for nearly 2 hours, I'd say, discussing what's working, what's not working, discussing why things are the way that they are. And while this does not guarantee anything of what we discussed making its way into the game, we suggested changes to the nighttime, open world activities, and their replayability. We really hammered into Timon also the importance of co-op and multiplayer, how the second is really lacking that bonding experience, how features from the original are simply just missing in the sequel, and that also extends beyond just co-op. Basic features that were there on day one for Dying Light 2 are non-existent in the sequel. And we talked about this. If you're in the community and you've been watching my videos for the past couple of months, you know exactly what's missing. We made sure to tell him explicitly how we were feeling about the game, and he was very receptive to hearing our feedback. He made sure to write down all of the hot topics that need prioritizing. He was more than accommodating to hear us out, and let me tell you, he's a very busy man. He's in and out of meetings nearly all day, and he still found some time to make sure that he's listening to the community. He's very genuine about everything, and you can tell that he's very passionate about Dying Light 2. It's like his little baby, to say the least. I spent the last month taking all of your feedback, gathering suggestions, so that when we went into this workshop, we knew exactly what we wanted to voice to him. Myself and others who were invited to this event, we actually made a document that hasn't been edited since October 15th, showing everyone exactly what we wanted to tell him before we went there. Maybe our feedback will make it into the game, but I'm 100% satisfied with everything that we stated to him. Hopefully soon I'll be able to share even more information about what we said, but let's go and cut back to the memes now. But bam, the first day was done, and now I saw Colossal Kiwi in the corner. He was kind of walking off, and I wanted to talk to him. He had a very important message to go and tell me.
20% off free shipping, code ONI, manscape.com.
20% off free shipping. No way. Yeah, manscape.com. The Manscaped. Go to Manscaped.
For exactly that price.
See that beard? Shaved. Manscaped.com. 20% off.
And free shipping.
And for sure.
Free shipping.
You see, with Manscape, I was able to achieve a lot during this trip. Pay for that $300 Uber, pay money to get into a bar, and sing Living on a Prayer with the boys. Not only does Manscaped help pay the bills, but it also delivers a high-quality shaving experience. Specifically with the Performance Package 4.0, you'll be able to unlock your confidence and get the holy grail of men's grooming products. You see this guy on the plane? You think he's using Manscaped? Come on now, of course he's not. October is a spooky season, and these feet right here are quite spooky. And by using code ONI, you'll get 20% off and free shipping, and you can fight off the horrors that are coming your way. I've been using Manscaped for the past 6 months now, and I highly recommend their products. If you're ever looking like Wolverine and you haven't cut your nails in a while, be sure to look into the Shears 2.0 nail kit. I mean, this guy, he could probably use them. But once again, code ONI for 20% off and you'll get free shipping. Thank you so much to Manscaped for sponsoring this video. Now, it's time for day number 2. In the morning, the boys and I traveled around Poland. We watched a guy get arrested, and we also did a bike race. Everyone had a great time riding their bike except for Ty, whose bike broke while we were racing. On the agenda for day 2, motion capture, and then we say our goodbyes. So, like we said before, we are motion capturing the infected that we helped design that may make its way into Dying Light 2. Now, of course, fair warning, some of this stuff might be cringy. Last time I checked, I'm a content creator. I'm not a professional actor. The most exercise that I get is walking from the computer to the refrigerator, so bear with me. We had a set list of characteristics that we were trying to portray while in this motion capture setting. So the boys went first, and then afterwards myself and Leia, who you may know from the Dying to Know episodes, we started our session. I started out by doing my T-posing, me and Leia started yelling. Here's one of me doing an attack and another attack. Here's me squatting and dancing. But honestly, I didn't really know how to segue this, so here's just a minute-long montage without too many cuts so that you can see exactly what we were doing. Roll a thing now. And there it is, almost everything that happened on my trip to the Techland headquarters. I want to go and give a huge shout out to both Shiri and Powell over at Techland for making this happen. You guys are truly awesome, and thanks to everyone else who joined me on this trip for making it an experience I'll never forget. And lastly, thank you, the community, for being on this channel, discovering me, believing in me, and letting me have this voice. It's quite a fulfilling experience, and 1,000 thank yous still wouldn't be enough to showcase how thankful I am for this. Again, if you did enjoy, please leave a like. We have some more content coming out from this trip, and if you want to see the boys go and unbox a Techland package together, get this video to 2,000 likes. Alright, see you later, bye bye.